Have you ever felt like you're constantly fighting for a spot in someone's life? You're pouring all your energy into a connection and you're only getting crumbs back. If that sounds even a little bit familiar, then this explainer is definitely for you. We're going to break down a really simple but honestly life-changing idea: choosing the people who freely and consistently choose you back. Okay, let's just get right to it with a tough question. Does it feel like you're on a permanent audition, a never-ending tryout for affection and respect that should just be there? Like you always have to prove your worth just to be seen? That feeling of exhausting? It's real, and it's a huge sign that something is seriously out of balance. And this is the core of it all. This is the simple truth we're going to unpack today. You see, healthy, real connections aren't built on you having to convince someone of your value. Not at all. They're built on mutual recognition, mutual respect, and a mutual choice. So if chasing someone is the problem, then the solution has to start with you setting a new standard for yourself. Let's call it the standard of devotion. It's really all about understanding what a healthy mutual connection is supposed to look and feel like. Here's the most crucial part. Genuine connection is based on acceptance, not performance. The people who truly, genuinely love you will show it, and not just with their words, but with their actions, with their presence. There's no test you have to pass. You're already enough just as you are. Now, on the flip side, we have what we can call a wrong relationship. And if this definition on the screen resonates with you, that feeling of constantly proving yourself, of pouring out your soul just to get a fraction back, then you know exactly what we're talking about. And let's be clear, that's not love. It's not real friendship or respect. So how can you tell for sure? How do you actually diagnose the health of your connections? Well, we're going to walk through 6 super clear signs that a relationship is out of whack. Think of these as a litmus test for reciprocity. So let's start with the first and, maybe the most fundamental sign of all. It's really as simple as that. Real love doesn't play games. It's not going to hide behind a wall of mixed signals or lame excuses or what ifs. It shows up. If you feel like you're in a constant chase, you're not actually pursuing love. You're just pursuing. And this is where the rubber meets the road. The standard, the real deal, is love that you see in actions and in truth. But the red flag, that's the classic disconnect. It's when their words say one thing, but their actions are screaming a completely different story. Okay, let's move on to our second sign, and you'll see how this builds right on top of the first one. I want you to think of reciprocity as kind of like a law of physics for relationships. What you put in, you should get out. Effort from both sides shouldn't be a pleasant surprise or a special occasion. No way. It has to be the baseline, the foundation that everything else is built on. And this just illustrates the whole dynamic perfectly. The standard is this healthy cycle of sowing and reaping. Both people are planting seeds, both are enjoying the harvest. The red flag? Well, that's when one person is out there farming an entire field, while the other one just occasionally throws a few seeds out the window. It's just not sustainable. On to our third sign, and this one gets right to the heart of what it means to be accepted. Let me say that again because it's so important. You do not have to audition to belong. In the right relationships, your place is secure. You're not walking on eggshells, constantly worried that one wrong move is going to get you kicked out of the club. The crucial difference here is the starting line. For the right people, acceptance is where the relationship begins. It's day one. For the wrong ones, acceptance is the prize you get only after you've performed, after you've proven yourself and met all their conditions. And that, my friends, is not love, it's just conditional attachment. Okay, sign number 4, this one is all about the personal cost of being in these imbalanced dynamics. Constantly trying to win someone over is one of the most draining things a person can do. It's like a full-time job with 0 benefits, and the biggest price you pay is your own inner peace. You start to lose sight of who you even are in the process. And really, this is the choice it all comes down to. Are you living with a sense of inner peace, feeling secure in your relationships? Or are you living for the approval of another person, letting your mood be dictated by their validation? It's a really stark difference. Let's talk about number 5. This one tackles the idea of basic human dignity. We really need to get our definition of honor right. Honor isn't some big, complicated thing. It's consistency, it's care, it's consideration. It is absolutely not neglect or inconsistency or being made to feel like an afterthought. Please don't ever mistake crumbs for a feast. Just look at the contrast here.
The standard is mutual devotion and honor, actively lifting each other up. The red flag is the complete absence of even the most basic respect. You should never, ever be asked to tolerate treatment that falls below that baseline.
And finally, our sixth sign. This might just be the most important internal signal you have. Ask yourself this. In your quiet moments, how does this relationship make you feel? Does it bring you a sense of clarity and calm even when things are tough? Or does it bring a constant, low-grade anxiety and confusion? Your peace, it's a powerful messenger. You've got to listen to it. So the key takeaway here is that persistent confusion, it's not just a feeling, it's information. It's a signal. A healthy connection brings clarity. An unhealthy one thrives in chaos and self-doubt. If you constantly feel anxious about where you stand, that feeling is telling you something really important about the ground you're standing on. All right, so we've gone through the 6 big signs of imbalance. So what does this all boil down to? Let's recap with a few non-negotiable truths about love and relationships. Here they are, plain and simple. Real love demonstrates itself. You shouldn't have to debate it. Acceptance is the entry fee, not the grand prize. Reciprocity, that's the rule, not some rare exception. Your inner peace is your best guide, so listen to it. And chasing someone will always, always cost you a piece of yourself. Which brings us right to the resolution, the final empowering action you can take based on everything we've talked about. It's all about making a conscious, powerful choice in your own life. And this is the ultimate takeaway I really want to leave you with. The people who are meant to be in your life won't make you shrink or beg or perform for their affection. They will choose you, clearly, consistently, and freely. And that's the standard you deserve.